Welcome to the Big Skillet video. I'm Michael.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm James.
And we're going to be playing Nintendo games chronologically. So we are starting with all the launch titles and just going from there. And this week is going to be Ryan playing Clu Clu Land. Can you help us determine what the hell a clue is?
I don't know, and I tell you, I sat here and watched this little intro, and it didn't tell me anything.
Yeah,
no, I don't know. I thought this was a platformer. I am totally wrong.
Yeah, I'm thinking of some other game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it took me a long time to figure out how you actually play this game.
Are you going to be the green thing?
Yeah. Well, that's if you're playing two-player, then you have the green thing. If you're only one player, then you don't. I don't know what color you are exactly, but it's pretty freaking confusing.
That title screen we've seen on other games.
I think that's the only title screen they had.
Got some music
at release date.
That's a nice
So
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
one. Oh boy.
If you hit either A or B, you shoot out that little
a little like sonar thing.
What's with the warp in the center?
Well, you die if you go in there.
Oh, don't go. Well, you just went through there. What is that?
Yeah, it's really confusing. So I finally figured out that what you're trying to do is uncover. You're trying to uncover those coins. That they make a make a shape.
Picture. Okay.
And you control your movement by grabbing onto those little pegs.
And you do that with the direction keys? Okay.
Yeah, you press the arrow down if you want to grab the one below you.
Okay.
And it's really hard. It's really confusing.
Yeah. So those look exactly like rupees.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
really
those look like something you'd see in Zelda.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this looks ridiculously hard.
I haven't even paid attention. Can you, like, if you go all the way to the right, does you come out the other side of the screen? Or
no.
Okay,
okay, so it's a heart, then, is what you're trying to make.
Oh, I haven't even gotten that.
I was still trying to figure out what the hell is going on at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you just went through the middle again.
All I knew is that I could shoot those little blue things, and they would.
And there's those money bags there.
What is that, a score? Do you think that just increases your score?
Okay. And then what was that little pink line that's drawn there on the left?
It's a trampoline thing.
Oh.
So you smush them into the side. That's the goal for those dudes. That's kind of cool.
Look at that. Okay. Oh
Don't go in the middle!
Oh!
I know.
I don't understand why that didn't.
Because you can like swing across it.
Okay, you can swing around it, but you can't go through it.
You're kind of a pro now. Wait, why did you die that time?
Because I got touched by a thing.
One of those little.
Gosh.
Don't those little enemies look like something out of Zelda 2? Like,
yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. They look very much.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but.
Who's that dude?
That's apparently who you are.
No.
The red guy.
That doesn't look anything like your character.
I realize this is the first time that we're playing a game that is short.
Oh yeah, like there's. True. It's not.
I don't know. Yeah.
And it's not.
Do you get pet? Yeah, it's not a sports game. That's kind of refreshing. Oh, it's a different picture.
I know.
Totally different.
Yeah. It is. I think there are 3 or 4 different ones that each stage can be. So it's not always the same.
That's awesome. You know.
It's gonna say Clu Clu. No, it's not.
No.
That was say Clu Clu.
Oh, what is it gonna be? Oh, this is fun.
Yeah.
Is it a face? Oh, it is. It's totally a face. Look, it's the eyes.
Man, yeah. You're like, if this were Wheel of Fortune, you'd be winning.
It's only because I'm not actually playing. If I was playing, I wouldn't see that.
I know.
I can see the directions for the controlling which hand you need to put out at any given moment has got to be confusing.
And so do both the A and B buttons shoot out your little sonar thing?
Right, they do the exact same thing.
That's nice, so it makes it easy, I guess.
Yeah, just hit whatever button you want.
Are you sure it's not going to say... No, okay, it's definitely a face.
It's totally a face.
And, I didn't die there.
Nice! You're almost going to die a bunch of times. Well, that's really cool. They had multiple,
like little boards, I guess. Multiple levels.
It's really hard to figure out which direction to hit.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and this seems like, it's like Pac-Man, where you kind of have to be strategic about what direction you're headed at any given time.
What?
Oh, I ran out of time.
Oh, time!
Oh my god.
One thing left.
So yeah, people were just winning too easily. We have to give one more way for them to die.
And let's make the time go super fast, not even in seconds.
Nice.
That's pretty common with a lot of games, it seems, though.
I guess. Yeah, the time's never, one to one.
That is such a horrible representation. Actually, no, that is a much better representation of what your character actually is.
Don't you like the big purple screen though?
Yeah,
solid purple.
Colors ever?
I don't think so.
4,000 points.
I know, and I figured out that if you hit something right here, it won't advance.
No way.
That's what that sound is. That boodly, boodly. That's
so
me
it's like
hitting
a pause.
Something. No, it's just me hitting like A or B, just trying to advance it, and you can keep hitting it forever.
Whoa, you're going faster.
Cherries. There's Pac-Man cherries there, and now there's 2 whirlpools. Okay, what is it? What's the shape, James?
Looks like it's an arrow.
I'm gonna say mushroom. Is it a mushroom?
I'm going with arrow.
Man, I don't remember. Oh!
Oh! Push him up against the wall! Oh, dude, you're
nice.
pro!
Okay, so wait, how did you get the little enemy to turn orange? What caused
I shot him.
You shoot.
Okay.
You shoot him. Yeah, it does look like it's gonna be
Why did I turn?
It's gonna be looks like a mushroom. It really does. Oh, of course.
Maybe
people are getting it too fast. We have to put a bouncy pad right here in the middle of the damn thing.
I know. It's yeah.
That doesn't look like anything. That doesn't look like a mushroom anymore.
No, I'm confused.
I think it kind of is a mushroom.
It's gonna be like that's a little like one of the little spots.
Oh, it's a spade. It's totally a spade.
Oh, I think you're right.
I was actually gonna say Goomba, but
Damn.
Nice. Wow, pro.
Complete.
2 left.
Green
so what would
screen.
you be doing? Do we know what happens in 2-player mode? Like, are you against each other, or are you?
No, I think you're just both playing at the same time.
Co-op?
Awesome.
Maybe you're competing for points, but
Yeah, probably. That's badass.
Yeah, that's something you couldn't do in either 10-yard fight or baseball. Those were like versus.
This is the first co-op game on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
It would appear that way. Oh, this is totally.
Maybe there's another release title.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see.
Oh, you're even faster now.
So freaking fast.
Oh,
I'm curious how many levels there would be.
Of course. Put a bouncy right here so that you just bounce eternally.
Get stuck.
That'd be great.
This seems like it holds up kind of pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
It's not like sports where it's, you can tell it's dated just by the teams or just the mechanics, but
I don't want to play it.
It's it's so
I kind
hard.
of do.
I don't want to play this, but I appreciate it. No, it looks really hard, yeah. I think I would want to play it with a... I don't know what.
Like a joystick?
Oh, it looks like you can't kill him if you run into a bouncy pad?
Of course.
Okay, so this is... Oh my gosh.
That sucks.
It's just never gonna die.
I don't understand. I'm dead.
Jeez, that's rough.
As far as I can tell, the pattern is always symmetrical.
Oh, for the shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
that makes sense.
Well,
I have no idea what this is going to be.
It looks like an owl.
You're not
going to
find out either because I died.
Oh man!
This looks like glasses. I think it's glasses.
Did they give you like a continue or like a password? You have to start over from the beginning.
Start over at the beginning.
That's hardcore.
Awesome.
This is Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
I'm still trying to go faster because I'm like, okay, I died. Go.
Can you get more? Can you gain extra lives?
Yeah, I think every time you beat a level, you gain a life.
Okay, so that's nice.
But I think this might be the point where I started to actually have some strategy.
Right. Okay, this will be interesting then.
This looks like the heart again.
Oh, of course, I wasn't any better at controlling anything.
Thought you said you had strategy.
I did. I just wasn't better at actually
Smoosh.
playing the game.
Wait, maybe this isn't the heart.
That seems too close together to be the heart. No, it
it
can't be the
kind of
heart.
looks...
I think it is the heart.
Might be the heart. Yeah, it could be the heart.
Okay. Oh god, don't hit the thing. Those enemies look like straight out of Zelda. Along with the rupees.
Yeah, they really do. I mean...
Well, but this came out way before Zelda, right?
I don't know. When did Zelda come out?
Well, it wasn't a launch title.
Let's see. The 25th anniversary of Zelda just happened recently. That was like 85 or 86, so
there we go.
Yeah, this was before Zelda.
So they stole
Or
the assets.
Zelda was already kind of in development, maybe, and they just
Sure,
need something that
That's
looks like
probably what it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So give us this. Little
I have a
file.
feeling that they just made sprites and then said, if you want to use my sprites, go ahead.
Yeah.
and use my sprites.
Go ahead, because this isn't gonna be a thing anyway.
Yeah, no one really talks about their fond memories of playing Clu Clu Land.
It's out there. I'm gonna search for Clu Clu blog.
Search for like Clu Clu high score.
How do you spell rupees?
Like the Zelda rupees.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
Is that-
RPEE.
that's what I did.
Is that different than the currency? Real world currency rupee?
The gold bars bear a striking resemblance to Legend of Zelda's rupees.
Is that where
seems like? Well, it's just everywhere. It's everywhere.
Um,
Everyone already knows that. So.
I'm seeing apparently this game was also unlockable in Animal Crossing.
Oh, really? Never
Yeah.
played this one.
Huh? I didn't know. I didn't notice that.
Is it all launch titles? I wonder.
I don't know.
What's the
I'm
list
kind
of
of wondering that now.
Hey, apparently you are a sea urchin.
Okay, I get that. That makes sense.
And
Yeah.
You are, or no, it says I don't know.
Sounds about.
I have no idea. But apparently there is a story. Clu Clu Land's story starts with a type of sea urchin, the Unira, stealing all of the treasures in the underground kingdom of Clu Clu Land. Bubbles. You play Bubbles. Excuse me. You play Bubbles. The hero sets out to retrieve the treasure.
Man, that's so
And,
abstract.
and those are gold bars.
Hmm. They don't look like gold bars.
No, they do
Oh.
not.
I'm reading on the Wikipedia page. It says that in later levels you have to pass over those gold bars twice to uncover them,
Of course.
Oh.
and then passing over them in later levels will rebury them. So
Well,
you
I
can't
am not that
cross
good.
that path
Wow.
twice. What is
And
this thing that you're making now?
It's just a pattern.
No, it's
And I
got to be
didn't-
something.
Well,
Oh,
I didn't
man.
finish it.
It looks like it's finished from this perspective.
You'd think.
You were robbed.
The second one, my second playthrough, I or whatever that was, the third one, I thought I did really well. I got 10,000 points.
I like that it displays the high score as soon as you go back to the title screen.
Yeah,
Oh, pineapple. I haven't seen that fruit yet. Oh gosh.
it's different.
Okay, so the NES games in Animal Crossing are Balloon Fight, Donkey Kong, Excite Bike, Clu Clu Land, Donkey Kong Jr. Math, Pinball, Tennis, Golf, Soccer, Donkey Kong Jr. This must not be complete because baseball was not in that list.
And we found that out when we played that
Yeah.
a week ago. That's a lot of games. That's quality.
Yeah,
for
it
to
is.
include in a GameCube game.
Well, if you think about it, though, the media that this came on was a 192 kilobit cartridge.
okay, right. So it's super
192
tiny.
kilobits.
And you think like licensing fees today would be a big deal, except Nintendo owns
Owned
all
the-
that stuff.
Right, so it's
So
nothing
Right.
for them.
yeah, they
were
can just
they-
put that in anything.
Were they like faithful recreations or ports? Like, was it pretty much the whole game just right there? And
Well,
I don't know.
couldn't tell you.
Okay.
You know, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, you play this for longer than well, like Ryan did here. You play this for longer than a few minutes, and you're
Stop.
pretty much done. Especially when you're playing Animal Crossing, which is
Yeah,
more
that's
fun.
very true.
So
I don't know. You mean when you played Grand Theft Auto, you didn't sit there and play the arcade games for hours?
I
on
think
end?
I did because I was trying to get an achievement or something.
Right.
were there playable arcade games inside of GTA?
GTA 4
yeah.
there were, yeah.
And yeah,
I don't remember.
I don't know about earlier ones, but GTA 4 there certainly were, and yeah, at least I know there was some sort of puzzle, almost like, I don't know if it was Qbert or Dr. Mario or something like that, some kind of puzzle game you're trying to...
Okay. I'm a fan of games within games.
Yeah, there should always be
Catherine,
games in games.
That game had like, in between the nightmare stages, you were in a bar just drinking with your friends, and there was like an arcade machine there that was sort of like similar to what you do in the nightmare levels, but it was like Rapunzel or something. And there was, you could progress through it and save your state between your nightmares and
Oh,
stuff.
that's
Pretty
awesome.
cool. Yeah, it was kind of a nice, even though you're doing the same type of thing you do in the nightmare levels, it was not as,
onerous.
difficult. Yeah, and it was not as difficult to actually do, and it was somewhat enjoyable. This is the thing we... Oh...
I got one. I have 2 more lives, or 2 more. I
What
can die
is
2 more times.
that last mean? What is that? 8. Last 8. Is that like how far you got in the last time you played?
Don't know.
Oh wait.
Oh no, that's how many.
7.
That's how many gold bars.
Oh, how many are left?
Oh.
It should
So
say
naturally-
left.
Say
Last.
Okay.
How many last?
How many last?
How many
This-
gold bars are last?
Ah man, I think it's still like 2 more times before I really figured out how to do it. This is a hard game.
This would be really difficult, but it's like I think I would want to keep playing. Like I want to try to get better at it. If this were, 1984.
Yes, if it was 1984.
I'm sorry,
Well-
1985.
And if your options were Clu Clu Land and baseball,
Right. I guess you just go back and forth.
You know, again, this falls under the category of multiplayer being more fun.
Yep. Yeah. So far, I think all 3 titles. Have
Yeah. I mean, they all have multiplayer, and they all look just surprisingly
Now-
a lot more fun.
is that amazing? I mean, I don't know. I guess
Yeah.
the games are pretty simple, but it seems like it's kind of amazing that they had multiplayer
Yeah, no, I totally
right
agree.
off the bat.
Yeah,
That's true. And it seems like enjoyable multiplayer.
sure.
Because I'm trying to think. When I started actually playing games, I mean that weren't like Nintendo games. I don't know that any of them really had multiplayer components to them.
Most of the games, well, like even Mario had,
Yeah,
of course
I mean,
this
Mario
was,
Yeah, that's true.
it was, take
Kind
your
of
turn multiplayer, but
Was there a?
that was very common back then.
Duck Hunt? Could you
Yeah,
do 2
well,
player?
take turns.
I think you
Oh,
could,
yeah,
you could do two-player.
Did you
Okay.
know Did you know you could cheat in Duck Hunt?
No?
If you plug the gun into the first slot and the controller into the right slot,
Yes.
the controller in the
Control
second
the
slot
birds.
controls the birds.
What? Are you
yeah, I read it.
serious?
Yeah, we totally did that.
I did
I've
not
never
know that.
done that. I've never
Found
known
that out last week.
Do you think it maybe said that in the booklet that came with the game?
I don't know. I doubt I read that.
I'm gonna be playing that I think in a couple of weeks, so I'll look to see if
That's
that was published or
exciting.
not. Because I do remember doing that, and that was actually fun. Like you couldn't do anything on the clay shooting stuff, but yeah, the ducks. That was half the fun. Was just being a dick, like flying low or staying up at the edge of the screen.
I've never known that. That's so smart.
So, do you think does the dog have a name? Because
Wow, that's the
I
second
hated
time
that
you
dog.
went in the thing.
I went on the other one that time.
Well,
I wanted
still.
to vary things up a little bit.
Looks like a couple of
Mix it up.
plus
Couple
symbols.
signs, dual control pads.
Yeah.
For controller. I still haven't
Oh,
figured
there's something
out,
down
like,
there at the bottom too.
There's been a couple times where like the pineapple or whatever has like turned white.
Has
the-
it?
Well, yeah, or like it turned into like that money bag looking thing, and like I don't know what causes that. I haven't figured out what
I have no
that's all
idea.
about.
What happens when the pineapple turns white?
I don't know. What?
I will.
Oh, it's like
It's like a face.
face.
I don't
Okay.
know. It's a shape.
Are you gonna best your top
Yes.
score? You do.
Oh, nice.
I'm excited about
Well,
this.
I get. I don't know which playthrough it is, but yeah, I get the last one. The last one on the video. I get further.
Okay, so now
I
that I know,
I went longer because I had to keep going because I was still winning.
what's that time thing?
Oh, it
it's-
stops them.
Yeah, see, I'm still
Oh,
figuring
dude.
stuff out now.
Yeah,
So
you're
at
kicking
some
butt.
point, at some point, I figure out that it makes most sense to just hit all of the spaces next to the existing gold bars, just to try and figure out what the shape is.
Yeah.
Right.
I was gonna say maybe. Well, I guess you can't immediately get rid of all the enemies. You gotta wait until there's like a fruit.
Oh, you
on
went into
it.
that again.
And that's
It's
rough.
it's hard. Well, and you could get rid of them immediately, but they do respawn
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, I haven't even noticed that. Okay.
Yeah, they come out of the what are they
Sucks.
called? The black holes. I think that's what it says they are.
Whirlpools.
Yes, they're black holes
Okay.
because naturally in Clu Clu Land there are black holes,
Out of black holes.
and monsters and sea urchins come out of black holes.
Watch
I would
out,
like
the
to know-
pineapple's gonna turn white.
See what happens if.
It just blows my mind that this is Clu Clu Land's story. There's a story to this.
Yeah.
How is there a story?
I'm sure it's it's probably the description at the beginning of the booklet in that came with the game. That just
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that
All you
being
need-
a very common thing with these old games. You would you would rent them. Well, I would rent them, and then I would get the booklet because it would always come with, you know, the game. And reading through it, and it's like, oh, you know, you'd be on your way home in the car, and you'd be reading this booklet,
true.
and it would sound so cool, you know, and then you get it home, and you're like, what? What is this crap?
Like the covers of
jeez.
the games would be like real.
Oh, the covers were so cool.
Just doesn't really tell you anything about what the game's gonna be like, but it sure looks awesome.
Yeah, this looks like a house or a mushroom.
I think it's a house.
Is there a door?
I don't remember.
Oh god.
I mean, that would have sucked. If
Nice.
Good
Did-
work.
You know, I started to get really nervous playing.
Yeah, like
It's
each
so
time
stressful.
you get that level,
Yeah.
I'm one further.
I'm telling you, it's the, you know, once you get past the point of, I'd like to quit playing this. Once you get past that point.
For me, was about 5 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I wanted to quit watching it after 5
Got
minutes.
the white flag. White flag.
What is the
White
white
What is
flag?
the white flag? Gives you 100 points.
Oh,
And changes the background.
turns the background slightly lighter.
Oh no, that was the pause thing. That
What would
turned.
suck is that was like if that was like a surrender, like it just quit the game for you to like
That would be genius, though.
just to stick something in there to be.
Oh, so you give up then? Okay,
Yeah.
well,
Well,
back to the title screen with you.
What's the water balloon grenade looking thing?
I don't know, and I doubt I go over there because I'm
Whoopee
too busy
cushion?
just trying to win.
Yes.
This looks like another.
Do not
This looks
die.
looks like a spade. No, what is this?
Yeah, I think you're right.
We've seen
It is
this.
another
yeah, this is the
spade.
spade.
That's a lot of.
oh god.
Things. Whoa. Oh man, you're pro.
Look,
See,
look, it's a white pineapple money bag.
No, that was a money bag.
What happened? I don't know what happened there.
Oh, did the pineapple turn into a money bag?
I don't know. We're not
Nice. Oh my gosh.
Still have 4 lives too. I didn't lose a single life
doing
that
so
time.
well.
I'm back to 5.
Did you continue playing after this video cuts off?
No, no, that was it. And I thought, you know, should I go ahead and stop it now? And I thought, no, I have to keep going because I just shattered my record.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, you're
certainly.
just blowing that out.
And this is the first time I got back to the 3rd stage.
Okay. I can't believe you just stopped after. Well, I guess if you died, if you finished.
Yeah,
the
if you
game.
die, you stop.
I died, and so I was just like, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good stopping point. I mean, I tried to finish out my baseball game so I could see what happened, but.
Oh, down the tubes.
So let's see. What are you playing next week?
I'm
James?
playing Donkey Kong Jr. Math.
That's a game
Math.
I've never played. I don't think.
I'm not excited about it because if there's anything I like less than football, it's math.
It's gonna be interesting to see how they incorporate math into.
I know. I have no idea, and what the controls could possibly be.
Yeah.
And how are they gonna-
be jumping from vine to vine? Maybe there's gonna be like numbers on the vines.
Oh, that's gonna be so embarrassing because I'm gonna make stupid mistakes
be
that have to do with like basic math.
dummy.
Yeah. So
So, was Donkey Kong? I mean, I guess that was an actual
That was an arcade,
arcade.
game. Yeah. And it must not have made its way to Nintendo.
nice. Stage 4.
At a bow tie?
Another face. It looked like. With the-
Okay.
They're all faces except for the heart.
I
The
guess.
spade.
So what stage is this now? 4?
Yeah.
This, yeah,
You've never
this-
been this far, right? We haven't gotten
No,
this
this is the first time I got this far. I'm pretty sure this is the only time I got this far.
Whoa! And there are.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And I don't even think I did.
4 warps in
There's
this one, or
34
warp holes.
little coins.
I feel dirty saying warp hole.
That is-
Oh.
Jeez. Just go right into the...
Yeah, well, of course.
Oh,
Whoa!
God.
Oh my gosh! Get him!
Nice save, nice
Dude,
save.
you're. Oh! I was about to say.
I was,
I was
thinking, I'm gonna
about
go
to
hit this other
say
guy now, too,
you're
and
really
it didn't
good
work
at
that
this.
way.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
well,
I do. At this point, I feel like I could do pretty good at this game.
I think I could too. I might play and see
The
what
controls I know
It
are gonna
is.
be totally effed
That's
up
it.
though.
happens. Nice work. That's
That's
Clu Clu Land. We'll be back next week with Donkey Kong Jr. Math.